Hey there, boys and girls. We are going to begin now with our Chapter 7, and it's going to be on multiplication. It says mental multiplication. You can use little tips and tricks to remember your multiplication facts. Like this little caricature over here says, I skip count in fours. That's another way to think of 4 times 7. So it says find 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is the same as 7 times 4. That's commutative property. So 4 times 7 is 28. Let's look at number 1. 3 times 9. 3 times 9 is the same as 9 times 3. So 3 times 9 equals blank. Well, you can do the nines trick and count on your fingers. You can use distributive property and go 3 times 10 minus 3 times 1. You can sing the song 3, 6, 9, 12 and keep going until you get to 3 times 9. But 3 times 9 is 27. It's 3 away from 30. Okay? All right, I'm going to skip over number 2 and I'm going to go to number 3. Find 9 times 8. 9 times 8 is the same as 8 times 9. So 9 times 8 equals blank. Well, again, you can count on your fingers 8 over and you're going to find the answer. You can look on your chart. Come up with the way that works for you. You can go 8 times 10 and figure it out that way. However you figure it out, 8 times 9 does equal 72. Okay? You are 8 away from 80, which would be 10 times 8. All right, now we're going to skip over to number 5, but let's look at the example first. Our example says 3 times 50 equals 3 times 5 tens. Remember, this here is the same as 5 tens, okay? And 3 times 5 equals 15, but it's 15 tens. So 15 tens is the same as writing down 150, okay? So 7 times 40 equals 7 times 4 tens, which equals, well, 7 times 4 is 28. So that's 28 tens. So I can write 28 again, but 28 tens makes it 280. Okay? And then we're going to go down to number 7. 8 times 60 is the same as 8 times 6 tens. Well, 6 times 8 is 48. So 8 times 6 tens is 48 tens. And we can then go down here and we can write 48 tens the other way by putting our 0 in there. Now, again, I'm going to just do the odd, but they really go together, how they're set up here, okay? So 9 times 2 tens, well, 9 times 2 is 18, but it's 18 tens, so I want to put another 0 in there. 2 times 7 hundreds. Now that may seem tricky, but 2 times 7 equals 14. Add in the 2 zeros at the end. Now we have 14 hundreds, okay? And 8 times 3 tens. Well, 8 times 3 is 24. But it's 24 tens, so we need to add our 0 back in to make it 240. Okay, boys and girls, these can get a little tricky here, okay? But if you see how they go together, and I'm just going to give you a little hint here. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 70, or 2 times 7 tens, equals 140. So on this side, notice they all end with 1 0 because it's all times 10. Over here, and look there. Let that be a little hint, okay? See if you can figure that out. All right, I'll have you work on the rest of those if you haven't. But just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up with what was kind of happening on those. So hope that goes well for you. Let me know if you have any questions, okay?